mommy's working really hard. Like, it was a family effort. Like, my husband stepped up, my kids knew what was happening, and that I worked really hard and hit this goal. They get to come see mommy on stage. They get to see me on stage. Just can't. Okay. My first summit. Beachbody guarantees a level of success. You gotta work really hard, diligence, time, effort, right? Do we clear this? So my first summit, I was a 1-star. Moira, I don't know if you were elite or top 10 or something, but she had seats on the floor. And we were like, Hannah and I'd be like, who she gonna ask? Me or you, me or you, me or you. She would alternate. So she would bring like one of her up and coming coaches down to the floor with her. And I'm like, well, I'm never gonna not sit here again. Like, this is where I belong. I will be an elite coach. Like, you're very smart. That was a good move. And I remember there was a moment, and Legacy Club is anybody who's made a cumulative $1 million. And they were walking across the stage for Legacy Club, and it was like, you know, we've heard the names Becky and Christina, and you know, we know those names, but it was like people I've never heard of, like men walking across the stage with like kind of dorky men in glasses, and, right? Yeah. So we were like, I remember it specifically where we were walking up these stairs, and we were like, hold on, let's watch this. And we like kind of stood next to each other and watched these people go across the stage for the Millionaire Club and Legacy Club and Beachbody Guarantees a Level of Success. Oh my gosh. And Moira and I had this moment that was like, well, we will walk across that stage. Like,
isn't it cool to know that we'll be up there?
Isn't it cool to know that we will be up on that stage? And it was like, yeah. Like, it was a definite, it was certain. And I don't know when, I think it's actually gonna be this year for me. But I didn't know when that was gonna happen. But I did know that it would, because if that guy walking across the stage in the glasses, like, is making $1 million cumulative with Beachbody, I would also. Beachbody Guarantees a Level of Success. I'm so scared about everything I just said.
I think there's another really powerful story you need to tell about your first summit. Sorry, I thought this was your story. The elite party.
Okay. It also involves money. Yeah, talk about money. All right, also we went to a pre-summit event. Christine, this is the first time I've heard it grow up. This is when the Delgado obsession began. We went to this pre-summit event, and Christina shared her story, and I just remember like my attraction, sorry, weird word, to her was that she's just authentically herself. Like, I saw her and I'm like, I want to be her friend. Like, I love her, she's incredible, and she's just really herself. Anyway, she shared her story, and we walked out again together, and I'm like, who is Christina Delgado? Can she be my best friend? And weird that she is now. And Moira said, so she and her sister, like, did this thing. It's called Diesel Nation, and that's what we're gonna build. And I'm like, okay, like, let me look up Becky and Diesel Nation, and this is what we're gonna do. And like, that has always been the vision. They have always been the North Star. They have always been what we want to be. So thank you guys for that. And I'll share this last story quick because it is good. Moira also took me to the elite party at my first summit. So Tony Horton was there, and I got all weird. I'm an y'all. I'm like, I don't know what to say. I know Hannah would have handled it so much better. I was being like social weirdo, and Amy Silverman was with us, and I'm like, she's like a celebrity too. And then Chelsea Pearson walked in the room, and I lost my mind. And Melanie Mitchell's over there, and holy shit, Christina Delgado's here. Like, I was looking around the room, and I remember I was ranked number 47. I was a 1-star diamond coach, but my business was taking off. I was ranked number 47 at the time. And I just remember being like, Moira, everyone in this room makes 6 figures. Beachbody Guarantees a Level of Success. And she was like, well, I mean, they probably make $1 like multiple six figures. And I'm like, Beachbody guarantees your level 6 figures. And I'm like, boy, if I could make 6 figures, like I could set my family free. How do I do that? Like I'm number 47, I'm doing something right.
There's the part that you're like, I don't understand.
Yeah, how am I number 47, but they're making so much more money than me? And she said, time and consistency. It just takes time. She said, you will be there. It will happen. It's time. You keep doing what you're doing, and over time, gosh, I have chills. You will be there. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be there, you know? And now I'm sitting here on the top 10 stage, and Beachbody guarantees the level of success, but it's working out pretty well. Am I gonna get us all in trouble?